Welcome all participants on the Industry 4.0 best practices across Europe live event. We will soon start. Please make sure you have entered the main lobby of our live event. If you have done so, you are in our Zoom session.
Intanto buonasera a tutti e benvenuti a questo evento sperimentale, perché abbiamo fatto questa cosa con queste piattaforme informatiche, quindi dovrebbe essere tutto organizzato. Abbiamo anche delle persone chiaramente collegate online sui 4 paesi. Ora passerò la parola al dottor Bertini che vi darà un saluto da parte della Regione Marche. Volevo semplicemente dire questo: adesso noi siamo qui nella sala Italia, cioè quelli che si collegano online vedranno esattamente quello che succede qui e noi qui parliamo in italiano. Per quelli che volessero la traduzione, cioè una parte iniziale sarà in inglese, perché ci sono i 4 moderatori e anche il saluto da parte del Ministero delle Finanze ungheresi che è il lead partner del progetto INNOPROVEMENT. Quindi la parte in inglese sarà tradotta, per chi avesse piacere, in italiano. Dopodiché il professor Bonaccorsi sarà il nostro moderatore per la Sala Italia e quindi si siederà qui. Quando l'azienda, dopo che c'è stata la presentazione del video aziendale, verrete magari uno di voi vicino al professor Bonaccorsi che farà un paio di domande sull'impresa, eccetera. Poi invece nella parte finale ci sarà una main session con i 4 moderatori dei 4 paesi in inglese, la vedremo anche noi da qui. E alla fine, quando sarà tutto chiuso l'aspetto online, daremo ancora quei 20 minuti, un open, diciamo una sessione aperta per invece un dibattito qui in sala per chi avesse delle domande da fare. Quindi intanto vi auguro buon pomeriggio, buona visione. Passo la parola al dottor Bertini. Silvano.
Sì, sarò brevissimo anch'io. Intanto vi ringrazio di questa partecipazione che è molto importante per un progetto europeo, vedo molte imprese e ci fa molto piacere. Questi progetti dal mio punto di vista sono molto importanti perché sono complementari alle politiche che facciamo a livello regionale di incentivazione. Come si diceva adesso parlando prima dell'inizio, per questo tipo di politiche sono molto importanti anche vedere i modelli, le esperienze fatte da altri, i successi e a volte anche gli insuccessi, perché sono spesso la fonte principale di ispirazione per le scelte delle nostre imprese, che naturalmente devono fare questo sforzo e stanno già facendo molto verso l'industria 4.0. Volevo dire appunto che siamo in fase di predisposizione, di approvazione direi del programma europeo FESR per il 2021-27 e ovviamente ci saranno gli strumenti a disposizione, gli incentivi che vi consentiranno di portare avanti i vostri progetti, insomma almeno quello che cercheremo di fare, quindi sia nel campo dell'introduzione attraverso il digitale di nuove soluzioni organizzative più efficienti in grado di migliorare la produttività aziendale, sia anche nel campo della ricerca per sviluppare, diciamo così, nuovi prodotti, nuovi concetti produttivi. Quindi questo tipo di progetto europeo in cui ci scambiamo esperienze anche con altri paesi è strumentale a far nascere anche delle nuove idee, dopodiché noi, diciamo così, con i nostri finanziamenti che attueremo, diciamo, nei prossimi anni, diciamo così, dai prossimi mesi, cercheremo di supportarvi per la vostra progettualità, insomma, ecco, che speriamo sia sempre molto ricca e molto fervida, diciamo, ecco. Io mi fermo qui, vi ringrazio veramente della partecipazione che è molto importante e lascio la parola al coordinatore che è il nostro prezioso professore Bonaccorsi.
Oppure accomodare in centro lì così la vediamo anche noi.
Buongiorno e grazie dell'invito, io sono il moderatore di questa sessione. Sono un professore di economia in una regione che sta dall'altra parte dello stivale, cioè la Toscana. Insegno a Pisa e per molti anni ho supportato e tuttora molte attività su Industria 4.0 sia dal punto di vista tecnologico. Abbiamo per esempio creato un master per progetti di digitalizzazione sia dal punto di vista economico, delle politiche pubbliche, delle politiche regionali su questo tema. E sono un ammiratore delle Regione Marche, cosa che non è scontata. È già arrivato?
Sì, e poi se deve fare qualche intervento lo dovrà fare in inglese dopo che ha fatto una introduzione, così anche gli altri sentono.
Perfetto, quindi adesso che facciamo? Aspettiamo che si presenti in video.
Sì, è già presente lì.
Ah, perfetto. Bene. Ok.
So,
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So I think this is time for you to introduce our seminar. Welcome. We are in Ancona. We see you perfectly. And I think you will have to introduce this seminar.
Yes, thank you. So, dear guests, we are about to start. If it's okay for you. Welcome to our great event of Industry 4.0 Best Practices across Europe. Let's kick off our International Industry 4.0 afternoon. My name is Bernadette Sándor and I will be host during the afternoon. Thank you for joining us for this unique online event. This afternoon, we have a very interesting international pool of companies from Europe that will introduce their Industry 4.0 practices in the following 1.5 hours. To make the most of this event for you as participants, let me shortly sum up the technical information that you may need for this event. Now, you will have all entered to the welcome room, where through a public web page that will serve as our event portal for the rest of the day. We stay here in the welcome room for another 10 minutes. You will hear a short welcome address from Mr. Peter Keller, Head of Department from the Prime Minister's Office in Hungary, and also 4 country teasers from the 4 country moderators from Hungary, Italy, Poland, and Portugal, in which they explain why your best choice was to join the room. And this will be your best choice after this introductory section. After the invitation, we will break out to country rooms, which will run parallel to each other. You, as guests, can jump in and out for any country room based on what you would like to hear and which companies would you like to get to know. To do this, you need to close your Zoom session to go to the event portal, which is the public web page that you received as an event link, and you choose the room of your preference. To change rooms, you follow some processes. You need to close the Zoom session and go to the web portal as we said to you. The country rooms are managed by our 4 country moderators. The country rooms run as an online webinar. This means that you can ask questions through the question and answer function of the Zooms in the country rooms, and also the chat function is open. Your question will be asked by the country moderator from our panelists. The parallel session will last for an hour from 4:15 to 5:15 in the Central European Summer Time Zone, that is in Italy, Hungary, and Poland, and from 3:15 for 4:15 in the Portuguese time zone. During the parallel country session, I will stay in this welcome room and will guide what interesting things are just going on in the different rooms. Don't make any trouble if you find 2 or even more things going on at the same time. All our events and country sessions will be recorded and will be available for participants following this live event. After the country session, we finish and welcome you again here in the main room to sum up experience and conclusions from the country rooms. These will be shared by our country moderators. We plan to finish around 5:45 according to the Italian, Hungarian, and Polish time, at around 4:45 according to the Portuguese time. So for now, stay in this room and welcome Mr. Peter Keller, Head of Department from the Prime Minister's Office, Hungary, who will officially open the event.
Thank you very much, Bernadette.
I hope all of you hear me. And first of all, I would like to ask you or apologize because there's a construction right near to my window, so maybe some extra noise can be here. But I try to speak a bit louder. So let me greet you on behalf of 4 esteemed organizations from all over Europe this afternoon. These organizations are Marche region from Italy, Lodz region in Poland, the Compete 2020 Managing Authority from Portugal, and the Managing Authority of Economic Development Programs at the Prime Minister's Office in Hungary, where we work with my colleague. And what joins us as a 4 organizations is the INNOPROVEMENT transnational project that is running under the Interreg Europe program. In Hungary, the Night of Modern Factories program was launched 5 years ago. In this initiative, the Industry 4.0 frontrunner companies opened their gates for the public, that is representatives of SMEs, students from universities, but also for any citizens interested in the application of Industry 4.0 solution. Originally a physical event, under the COVID, unfortunately, we were able to organize this event online. And working together with our partners in the framework of the INNOPROVEMENT project, this Modern Factory Program initiative was identified as a good practice in awareness raising on the subject of Industry 4.0. And jointly with our partners from Portugal, Poland, and Italy, we decided to make a pilot and extend this initiative internationally. And this afternoon is the first event of this kind. By this, a unique opportunity to see how such a transnational awareness raising event could work out in the future. I hope that you will enjoy the practices from Italy, Poland, Portugal, and Hungary. And this initiative will not remain as a pilot, but it will continue to develop into a regular event. Given the fact that Industry 4.0 as a term has been used widely since 2015, it is not an easy task to share with you any new aspect, why it is so important for the companies nowadays. So let me share with you briefly our experiences in Hungary. In order to assist Hungarian SMEs to introduce the most advanced technologies, we launched the specific call for proposal in 2017, so 5 years ago. After, at the evaluation of the call, we realized that in many cases, the companies don't really know what they really need. We supported them, but maybe the support was not real tailor-made to their real challenges. And after the first call 5 years ago, we have 3 main lessons learned. The first, that in addition to support companies with Industry 4.0 related development, it is just as important to provide them personalized services. These services means consultancy between company and an expert must aim to explore those areas in the production process where they really need to introduce Industry 4.0 solution. So this was the first lessons learned, that beside state support, a personalized service is extremely needed to the company. The second experience, that indeed not every SMEs needs to launch these kind of interventions. So we don't have to target all the SMEs in Hungary. Selecting a narrow group of SMEs where we can achieve the highest growth with using a limited amount of money is a high priority. And the third experience is that technology modernization is just one part of the interventions. Skilled workforce, that can use the technology is as much important. So that's why we launched Industry 4.0 programs in the framework of our vocational trainings. And now in the beginning of the new period 2021-2027, our recipe to deal with Industry 4.0 contains 3 main steps. The first is awareness raising, involving as much companies as we can, provide them good practices, across the so-called modern model factories, where all the Hungarian SMEs can study on the spot the advanced technologies. The second step, for those companies who are interested about Industry 4.0, there's a real need to introduce this solution. We provided personalized preparation, some consultancy. And the third step, after the consultancy procedure, the implementation of the concrete project could be financed from our operational program. Then it will be adopted by the Commission, hopefully in the near future. So today's program linked to the step 1, so awareness raising, reaching as wide a target group all over Europe as we can. And again, I would like to wish you an exciting afternoon with plenty of Industry 4.0 frontrunners from all over Europe. And last but not least, I would like to thank for the efforts of our partners to organize this event. And I wish all of you a useful journey through the examples from each country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. Now, let's turn to the moderators, who will be now present their invitation to the country rooms. Again, don't forget that you will be able to change between the rooms during the parallel session through the central web portal. So first, let's start with the Italian teaser. Our Italian country moderator is Andrea Bonacorsi. Andrea, the floor is yours.
Sì, grazie. Thank you very much for giving me the floor. We will have a session with 5 videos of companies in Marche region that have either introduced Industry 4.0 technologies or are actively working with their customers to develop personalized solutions that implement Industry 4.0 solution. There will be very, very detailed and nice presentations. We will move towards short videos, and then we will have representatives from these companies in person. And I take the opportunity to thank all of them that are here in person, and we will have a session of questions and answers. Okay?
Okay, sounds interesting. Now let's move to Hungary. Balázs Tordai. Balázs, what do you have for us in the Hungarian room?
So it's a pleasure for us to introduce you 4 cases. 2 big companies. One is Westmont, and second is Robert Bosch Power Tool Ltd. And they are the big ones, and we are very much interested in this very complicated crisis situation in Europe, how they can survive with the power of the digitalization. And even we are very much interested, and we have here the Smartus Ltd, and they will held us a presentation. And last but not least, there will be the Hungarian Technical University's Technology Center, and they are providing a very good center for technology since years. So we can have a taste what they offer for the SME area. So please join us. We also have some very nice videos. And also, I can tell you the secret, because all of our panelists or our guests are in the Hungarian room. So please, after this introduction, you can join us in the Hungarian chat room or room Okay.
Okay, it looks to be a great session, but now let's see what Portugal has to offer. Paula, Tiago, the floor is yours.
It's a pleasure to be here with you. Nobody and no one has all the knowledge. So it's really quite important that we can collaborate to have a best Europe, a more competitive Europe, a more inclusive Europe. So thank you so much to be in this project. So Portugal prepared to show you, we try to create a story, and we prepare a show that has the dimension, try to show how digital transformation, because we are going now, we're not debating what is the difference in digital transformation or E4. So get it to best practice and digital transformation as a driver of innovation. Innovation is about everything. And it's completely, we have frontiers, but everything is connected. So you can join us to see how can we create about politics instruments, the drivers of innovation, giving support to SMEs. Then we show you an amazing company. We can't call it a furniture company, but because it's a company that combines design with the perfection of all the schemes of Industry 4.0, and it has an amazing relation with the customer. So this is all we want when we talk about the best practice of 4.0, sorry. After, we are going to DRT. It's a group, it's a really important group in Portugal. Today is a worldwide present in several markets, and is recognized by the most important manufacturers of the automotive industry. We brought you the best of the best. And in the end, we try to close our story, showing what can it be the future for this kind of work. We think that the collaboration between companies and entities of the scientific and technological system can be the future to bring more solutions for a bigger market. So I think we have everything in Portugal here. Come and see. We have beautiful movies. We have beautiful people. And we will enjoy very much if you can be with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now I would like to ask the Poland moderator to invite us to their country rooms as well.
Oh, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. What can I say? I kindly invite you to the Polish room. We will show you two best companies. One will be hardware about warehouse logistics, what is very important for the industry 4.0. And then second one, we will show you the case where Andrzej Horok from Connected Realities show you what's the digital twin, how can we work together, having a combined factory that is exist in the reality and a factory that is just virtual. What can we do in the buzzword metaverse, and what can we do with VR and AR, augmented reality? So I kindly invite you to our room to see those two cases, because one is very hardware, second one is grounded to the reality, like Innovatica AGV does forklifts. So they are autonomously driven. So I think it's very nice to see what's going on in this internal and then external logistics, what is very important for companies. So yeah, this is from me, and thank you very much.
Thank you. For me, it seems that everybody has a very rich agenda. So at this point, we are breaking the council rooms, and I would like to remind you that you are able to switch between the council rooms anytime, and you just have to turn back to the central web page. So I ask our visitors and speakers to join our council rooms, and in 2 minutes, we kick off the council sessions. I'm staying here in the main lobby, so you can find me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And to see in the Poland room. Nice.
See you in the Hungarian room.
Yeah, exactly. And in the Portugal room also. You need to see every room that you can see the best perspective from whole Europe. So yeah, I think it's the best idea.
Yeah. We record everything, so you can watch it back. So it's not a problem if you are not joining to the Polish room now. Maybe maybe you can see somewhere else interesting things. So okay, let's start.
So once again, I would like to remind you that you can switch anytime between rooms.